not get a street brawl match because the game's like F you. It's like when all those times I tried to do an actual match and then people kept disconnecting. I'm just like, okay, well, I guess that's not happening. Oh, me. So are we going to get another match? We've just been waiting here. Please. Okay. The one time I want to play Doorman and the game's like teasing me. Because this one person doesn't want to connect. Shadow, hey, how's it going? It's been a while. How have you been? I've been waiting like 50 years to finally get a match. I'm gonna queue up again. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. It's not my birthday. Absolutely not. It's not my birthday. It's your birthday. It's not mine. And also, for the record, y'all, my birthday's not until March. So, like, you missed my birthday by a couple of months. You should, you know what, Shadow? You should give yourself a birthday present. Since it's your birthday. Can we please play this match game? Please. I don't want to be sitting on the loading screen and this one person still doesn't want to load. So, is this on my playlist or did the... Dude! Why? It did turn back freaking... Oh, I guess it's... I don't remember adding that song on there. Hello? Also, do we... Okay, we're family. Oh my goodness, this took way too long. But no, Shadow, it's your birthday. Give yourself a birthday present. I still don't like you. No. Interesting folks, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. I like how he grabs it so weird. I'm sorry, y'all. He's like my favorite character. I can't help myself sometimes. I just can't. I have a problem. It's vampire over here. Yeah, I was like, oh. Really? No! My goat died! No. Good day's goat died! Good day, I'm sorry, I got your goat killed.
You've overstayed your welcome. I believe my assistance is needed.
Dude, I just realized they have Big Bop and the Jello and Seven. Okay, well, you know, I was gonna make this my last match, but like, no, dude, I can't really see this gonna be annoying.
Time to get up close and personal.
Dude, like, why have both of them on the same team? It's so annoying. Like, I've laned against both of them before, and it's not fun. It's not. That was like the worst combo. Like, I like how all the purple's on the bottom. Like, the game knows. I like to be organized. I guess we'll see how this goes. I kind of don't have hope it's gonna go well. Because 7 and the robot's annoying, but we'll see. I mean, Jello is annoying to an extent. Yeah, to an extent he's annoying. I guess it's not a good team matchup, but it's just... I see like 2 or 3 of them on a team together, and that's a GG. It really is.
Kill me if you can.
Robot man. So where's the vampire at? Oh! He's over there. I see him too. I can
Take him down.
I was gonna say, I would take out Drifter, but someone already did. Their whole team's just annoying. Get off that bridge. So who is throwing knockdown on me? Like, I wasn't even... Yeah, no, I'm working on it, but I can't really get close because the fucking robot! And this guy! Like, I really can't do anything because it's just... If it's not one guy... No, it's 2 guys in the air. 1 guy's rolling around like freaking Sonic the Hedgehog. It's just a...
I'll take you to your room.
Yeah, I got him. Almost. Dude, this Jello still hasn't died. Yeah, I don't have anything back. Oh fuck, that's gonna kill me.
I'll get you settled.
Take that. Fuck, he got away. Damn it! I almost killed his ass! No, we're doing another one afterwards, cause man, I hate this matchup. It's so dookie. It's just not much I can do, cause like I said, if it's not 2 guys in the air trying to kill you, it's 1 guy rolling around, and then the other guy's just hunting you down. Like it's a lose-lose situation. I can't really. It's not. I'm trying, but there's not much I can really do. Because, like, I can't really get close enough and then be okay. Like, it sucks. It's so dopey. I'm so surprised I have this on my playlist for iTunes. I really don't want to go over there. I don't even know where this guy is at. Oh! Oh! Oh. Left.
I'll deal with the hooligan.
He's doing everything, man. Dude, just try. Yeah, he tried that whole time trying to kill me. I don't think so, bestie. I really don't.
Don't go running off on me.
I get this guy. Teach him a lesson.
Now's not the time for mercy.
No, no, run. If I'm playing against 7 and beat bot, give me at least a win. That was ridiculous, man. Let's hurry up before they come back.
Fairness.
That was so annoying. Okay, I guess we'll see how this goes. Let's see if we make a comeback. I don't like any of these. Toxic bullets is good too. Oh my goodness. Actually, no, this might be my last one. I'm getting hungry. I need food. I don't think we're making that evil go away. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Sorry.
Fairness.
Bebop's on the bridge.
I'm watching. Ooh. Damn it, man! I couldn't see shit, so I didn't know what was hitting me! Oh. Oh, that was my first kill on that. I thought I've got more kills. I guess not. This is quite strong, like on my list. Ugh. Friends. I'm gonna get these guys out. Dude, guys, stalking disarm my 7! Like, get the hell away from me! I will ult you, my guy. Dude, this guy is on my butt! Is that what Drift Door feels like? It's just the guy is constantly on you? Ooh!
Headed to your base.
Staying right here. Where the fuck is he? Yeah, I got your ass! Not dealing with that! Get these guys out too. Dude, I'm not dealing with the vampire. I'm not.
They took out the goat.
Alright, I know Jello's backing. You better back up, Jello. Back. Oh. Oh, I'm backing up. Dookie, stop disarming me!
I may have a word.
Oh my goodness. This... Yeah, it's him. He keeps doing it. I'm sorry, y'all. The Jellos make me mad. The vampires making me. Everyone's making me mad. That's making me mad. Oh, he almost grabbed my ass too. And the vampire's back. Dude, it was just like this fucking. Just like Nickelodeon grew everywhere. Like, what am I supposed to do? Do they still do that?
It would have made a mess.
Yeah, I really feel like what's this place is gonna show up. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got him.
I could do this. Oh, girl, why'd you do that? Ooh! Dude, can this jello wall, it's not going away. Yeah, Drifter, wanna come over?
They have metal skin.
Oh. Dude. I was gonna ult his ass. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna ult him. He keeps coming after me.
This should help.
This shit. Oh, I think I'm fucked either way, cause like,
Pocket.
yeah, like right there. Dude, I'm like stuck in here. Is he almost done?
You've overstayed your welcome. The Baroness is for you.
Think so, bud. Think so.
We need to keep this up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Doorman has begun his great.
Doorman's about to fuck all of them up. I'm sorry, y'all, but like, I get matchups like this, and it makes me mad. Oh, and then this guy. Get the hell away from me.
Great job.
Dude, I'm sorry, this Drifter's been on me the whole. It's because I'm Doorman, is that why?
To succeed.
Yeah, Drifter. You stay over there, bud.
This should help. The Baroness.
Yeah.
Time for mercy.
You're welcome.
No, I'm winning this. Yo, we're winning this. I'm not losing to the robot. I'm not losing to Pikachu, Nickelodeon slime, and I'm not losing to no vampire. Like, no. Dude, I don't like any of these. Go to an enemy target and pull them to the ground. I guess I'm... I don't... What do I do? My ass. This. Taking this. Oh my goodness. The only thing that's keeping me going is that Doorman's smart. Like, he's just a guy. He really is. He's a guy. A very cute guy.
Checking in.
Nope. I don't think so, but I knew it! Oh, Pocky, get away from me, man!
You should run.
Oh, I know, I just saw his ass. Yo, how much you want to bet it was a vampire? I just saw it sneaking around. You can't really do much right now. Yeah.
Gift from the Baroness.
You block it. No! Blocking my guy! Leave him alone!
I'll deal with
Billy. Billy, back up, bud, back up! Also, is it Jello? It is Jello. You're right. Let me see if he's over here. Oh, I can't do anything to that unless I'm able to. Can I get him? Where is he? I can't tell where he is.
Allow me to deal with them. You've overstayed your welcome.
Greenwich is under attack.
Hooligan.
Dude, I keep getting bounced around like a bouncy ball! Get away from me! Stupid vampire. Yeah.
Locking him down.
In time, I will butcher you all.
Show me what you got. I'll bleed them out.
His ass too.
Splendid job.
They're broken.
Get him.
A gift from awareness.
Dude, I'm sorry, they made me mad. Oh, the vampire's alive though. Dude, I got an ult with his name on it. I was gonna ult him just to be a prick.
Glory to the Hidden King.
Good game. Good game.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like, he was clearly going after me. I had to.
Oh,
Oh,
that
hell
was
yeah.
Fun.
This was fun. Dude, I love being, the best doorman I can be. Yeah, no, we literally just turned that shit around. Cause, what do you mean, Mike? That was really close. Okay,